Hello everyone, and welcome to the Malaysian Grand Prix. So it is of course the second race then of this career mode season, as you can see already it is absolutely hoofing again outside. As usual then, not qualifying at all, so starting from the very back of the grid, but of course it is raining, 76% chance of rain in this race, so that usually means it'll rain for 76% of the race, but it can sometimes be wrong. So then, the last video was recorded a few months ago, as I mentioned before, so I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest. So of course back to live commentary. We'll see how we get on. I can't remember too much from the old video either. Teammate then still kicking his ass, barring quali, obviously, since I'm not qualifying. So I'm happy with that. Of course, I got that win as well. That will boost my podium against him there this season. Race strategy, wet. So I will need to change my wet tyres. Okay, so high tyre on the wets. And 9 laps I'll go to, and I've got to do 7. So should be interesting then. I will go straight to aggressive fuel. I'll go normal. It's going to be aggressive, but I don't want to be on -1. So, because of course it's wet, shouldn't need the rich too much. So we set up then 2-1 wings, just have a bit more bite in the corners, hence it being 51-49 high standard brakes, 111 anti-roll bar, 11 lemon suspension, full gears, using the same engine, and full left camber, full right toe. I will at some point make a setup guide. I know I've promised it before, but I will try and get out if I can, and I believe that's everything. If I can remember, like I said, it's been a couple of months since I've done one of these videos really. So then, of course, win in the last race when everyone else did a 2-stop and I did a 1-stop. I don't expect that will happen in the wet though, so I'm going to have to push and see if I can overtake lots and lots of cars. A few people saying you should start from the back, but I think the last race was pretty close. It was only because of my defending that I managed to win. They were faster than me, no doubt. On pace, I've probably been down in 4th or 5th, so I think a track like this, they should be able to overtake a bit easier. So, yeah, I'm not going to be... Well, we'll see how it goes, but I doubt very much whether I'll stay behind for an whole lap because then I'll struggle to get points. So yeah, still on +2 laps, so I'm going to go straight to Rich then and see if I can get a few places on the first lap, just like my engineer just told me. Trying to get a good start with barely any wheel spin, which is easy said and done, especially look, they're just pulling over from me. And that was a really bad start. Look at this. I'm not going to use too much more curves because I'm not going to be able to get anywhere. I'm going to go straight to stand. I'm going to try going the outside, I think. And there we go. Squeeze the Marusha in a bit, and look at this. Oh, big gap in the middle. They almost got closed down. Tap from the side there. And again, stay in the middle here. The traction is horrible in this car. Look at that, just can't get the power down. Go to Rich now, I'm going to use the rest of my cars. Going to dive up inside a couple of cars into this next corner then. That's to be the plan. Can't see where I'm going. No idea. I'm just going to brake when they brake. Oh, going to stop before I can just about. Try and get the power again. One of these guys going to back out of it. I think it's going to be Raikkonen. Neither of them do. Yes, they do. Oh, a bit wide then. Oh no, I've run wide. Clouds have got him inside and just gives me a shove there. Who's that? That's a salve of some description. Trying to outbrake him on the outside. I think I locked the wheel there because I didn't turn in at all. I had the wheel turned, but nothing was happening. That's had him back through. Bad mistake by me. But we'll see if I can't get him into the next corner then. I'm going to outbrake him. And there we go. Move done. Going to run him out of road now. So what's that? P12 only. Just got no traction. That's the problem with this car. So I'd be surprised if I can get any points, to be honest, this race. Hopefully I can get some, but just such bad traction, I just can't get out the corners. Oh no, I did a Perez. Went deep into that corner. Squeezed Salvo on the exits, luckily couldn't get the power down. And I actually managed to get a better exit than him because of that. And I'm looking up inside, but I don't think he'll be able to get me. I'm generally pretty late at braking. There we go. And look at these guys going slowly because they're battling each other. Look at that, just can't get the power down. Come on, let's get on with it. Over 2-minute first lap then. 15 minutes time the rain is going to ease. Of course, only 25% race, so it's probably going to be pretty much the end of the race, to be honest. Not far off it. I'm going to have a look up the inside of Raikkonen here while he's battling a button. Squeeze him now. Oh, squeezing a bit too much. Don't know if he hit me there. I think I just go oversteer and he just tapped me down the exit unnecessarily. That's only P11. Shouldn't have made such a mess of that overtake, and then I might have been able to be right near button, but pushing back a bit. That's okay. Hopefully I've got the pace to catch up some of these guys and cut the corner a little bit there, but not too badly. Need to get through the gears before I turn into this corner, otherwise I'll get wheel spin mid-corner, which won't be pretty. Straight up to 5th there on the power. Almost pushed me to the gravel, to be honest. I felt like I was going towards that way, but got away with it. Turned in nice and early. Big corner cut there. Not really used to the grip levels in the wet at the moment. But again, just pushing hard now. Try and catch up to these guys ahead. Hope I'm on standard. I am indeed. Bit of oversteer there. I'm barely touching the throttle. I wish I had that throttle overlay on. Oh, wide there. Don't go the gravel. Did just touch it, but not too bad. Yeah, I wish I had the throttle overlay because well, of course I'm using the power, but not a great deal. Not really. Stay away from that curb, just about. I'm not really using the throttle that much. I'm not just being a brute with the throttle and just pushing it down too far. That's not what's happening. Lots of curves to use. And +1 off fuel now then. Let's look at my tyre actually. I saw some yellow there, which is not good news. It's a bit of an oversteery car, but that's what I like. It's just right in the dry, but in the wet, of course, it's a bit worse. But as we expected. And the rears are a bit worn. Need to be careful then. Try and get some less wheel spin out of these corners because it's not going to be good news for me. And there's a McLaren, wasn't it, that caught the guys ahead. A little bit wide there by me. You want us to keep nice and tight there. They'll be battling ahead, which should be slowing each other down. Look at that mid corner. Didn't even have any power on then. But everyone just stepped away. And again, you have to be so careful. These rears, these aren't going to last 7 laps. I'm not careful. Definitely a bit slower ahead. Maybe since I think it was Button, wasn't it? The McLaren caught them. Combination of no traction and dead rear tyres is not going to be good. Already not got much grip mid corner. I'm not actually doing anything with the throttle, so this is going to be interesting in 4 laps time. See, we just seesawing the wheel there, just trying to figure where the grip is. Bit of power there mid corner. That was actually to cure the oversteer weirdly enough. It does work, trust me. And just missing my apex a bit there, but no big deal. Finally on the power. And it's so frustrating these slower corners. Just can't get my hoof down. That was a bit better there, but ran a bit wide in the exit. I'm going to have to delay the power, which is not good news for Hulkenberg. Well, it's not good news for Hulkenberg getting me. It's good news for Hulkenberg, but not good news for me. Look at that right rear. That is not healthy at all. Pretty close to me there, but don't expect to try anything. Try and get it slowed down there without turning in because I knew the rear end was just going to go and I would have spun. And that's still that stupid bit of gravel there. There's the inside there, bit of curves luckily. Should help me minimise the loss to him there. And I've actually managed to prove we're going to go to the inside now. Dive inside there, just stop him having a go. Keep it tight, I've run wide. That's not good. He's going to have a look up inside, but nowhere near. Second now. Maybe that'll help a bit. So plus wheel spin. And this is not great. I've got no grip and these tyres are quite worn, so it's a bit on lap 7. I was looking like I had pretty good pace, but now the guys around me are looking like they got better pace than me. Still pretty good on the brakes though. Even around here, the rear end's just not settled. High speed corners should have a bit of downforce on, and this rear end isn't happy. Granted, I've got 2 on wings, but to be honest, it's mostly the traction zones, isn't it? Which the wing doesn't really help with, unless it's a high speed traction zone, which doesn't really make sense. Slow it down, get it turned in, but let's see if I want to do that. The rear end just never settles through the corner. That's why I straight lined almost that final corner last lap. Try and just wait for the rear to settle down before I turn it in, and a bit wide there. Third gear seems to be okay, full throttle. Just about in a straight line. Can't see again, you can hear the engine revs drop there. Luckily I got across Hulkenberg there by taking my normal racing line. But yeah, you hear the revs drop, which means the rears are locked slightly and I'm going to have to defend here. Hulkenberg is having a good go at me. He's well alongside me come this corner. Just get it slowed down, keep a nice tight line. Just absolutely what I managed to do. A bit of oversteering the exit there. That was a pretty sweet exit actually in the end. Managed to keep the roads nice and dull. And the front tyres are starting to catch up with the rears now in terms of wear. But I'm losing times with guys ahead all the while. I'm in P11 only. Hamilton's leading the race. So I'm not getting any points at the moment. And just not got any grip to go on there with the front tyres now. Feels so slow. Caught the curb there, kicked the rear end round. Come on, not almost. That's about quarter throttle then. Still just waiting for the rears to settle. Wheel spin in fourth. Gonna have to go to the inside here. But no, plenty ahead of him. I know that he doesn't break very late into that from the last lap. There we go. They must be struggling similarly though, because Carhead's only gained about half a second on me last couple of laps. So their tyres can't be, you know, perfect. Probably better than mine, but that's not, you know, I'm losing 5 fresh tyres now. I'll be gaining so much time. Give you seconds a lap, but I can't pit. Should have gone to first, but didn't really have a choice of trying to get it slowed down. Which didn't really work. And that is literally about quarter throttle. So much more to be had there, power-wise. And we're off, up through. Once you get to fourth, it's pretty safe to go full throttle, generally speaking. Unless you go around a corner like that one, you've got to be a little bit careful still. Getting a bit of rear lock it, and I've run wide, very, very wide. And he's probably going to get me down the straight now, to be honest. Oh, got lucky and came on track in front of him there. Wow, I use lots of curves. I have to defend. I wasn't going to, but very quick in a straight line. Braking a bit early just to make sure I can get it stopped and keep on the apex, which I can't even do, even though I braked early. And look at that, you can hear the rears just sliding. Marking's now right behind me. Gonna have to go to Rich again just to make sure I can defend. Used all my curves now. Second down on my previous. That's what I lost to Till, so hopefully my rears haven't gone.
Okay, it looks like the car ahead is trying.
Generally, when you know rears are gone is when you lock up into corners and you can't help that. You just can't turn in because the rears are locked. Not locked, they're just under rotating. And just about managed to get full throttle there. I can have a look, but again, I'm going to defend a bit actually. And they always seem to get some moves from the exit there. Can't even quite go full throttle in third now, and look at this, I'm just drifting around this whole corner pretty much, just a little bit, the rear's not quite in line. Might have to pit this lap, you know, and hope that I can save the tyres a bit better on the next set, because I'm going to have to do 2 more laps on the next set than I am now. I don't know what to do. Slow it down. Oh, come on. Yeah, I lost 7 tenths the first 2 sectors. I'm going to have to pit. Purely because if they anyone pit this lap, they'll be monstering me, and I won't even get my 11th place. 5.2 to the guy ahead now, so even if I can't get to the end on the next set, at least I've tried. Again, that rear just won't come in. And there's a better line there though through that. Got all of my curfews down here, which will enable me to stay ahead. Make sure you give me another set of wets, and I could do with drying up actually. I'm not going to bother defending for me obviously because I'm coming in, but I shouldn't have braked that late with rear worn rears. Push me right on the gravel. Hopefully no one does pit this lap, which they don't.
We're gaining on the car ahead in sector 2.
Let's have lots of wheel spin in the air. And to be honest, I'm now probably going to lose a couple of positions on this lap, depending on how quick they are still with their worn tyres. Hopefully I'm very quick on my fresh tyres. Need to be now. That was poor. Lost at least a second doing that. And my rears are actually cold. Why are they cold? What's going on there? No idea. Grab on those tyres for nice brand new ones. 3.1 second stop. Good stop. And a bit of traffic behind me, my teammate being included. Other things as well, which I don't think I mentioned in this final video, I think they've actually removed the... Hang on, wait a minute. There's not much going on, I've just gone to the pits, haven't I? Yeah, I'm a bit of a straight out. I think they've removed the the car improvements into season, I think I mean. Let me just get on this corner. So basically, my Caterham won't get any faster, even if I do 5 full seasons and win every season. I don't think my Caterham will get any faster, apart from mid-season it will, but between season I don't think it will get any faster. This is a lot better now, a lot faster. So it really does depend how much more speed the AI behind me had. I don't think it was huge amounts. To be honest, and I suspect they'll be pitting this lap, which they are indeed. Bit wide there, caused a bit of oversteer because I was still turning when the car wasn't really happy to. And just so much more grip. No, you do not keep getting so much wheel spin. I'm going to do the exact same thing to these tyres. not careful. And a lot of people have pitted. Again, the rear's locking there. I don't want to go frontwards because that's a lot worse. So I'll just go off the track because my front will be locked and I won't have any turning. I won't have any turning ability. The rears, actually, because the rears were too cold. I was compromising my tyre wear and a bit wide there. Compromise my exit quite heavily. Bit of wheel spin there, but I'm just trying to make sure I stay ahead of these cars that are now coming out the pits right now. Hopefully I do. It's going to be very close. It's going to be very close. But no, I managed it. It's always worth putting that extra lap early. So now to be very careful on the rears. I'm not actually back at my original position, but I will be once the guys ahead pit. Not everyone pitted that lap, of course. Not everyone can. There's only one pit stop per team. One box per team. Still, the rear's not quite settled. I suppose they're all on full wets, are they? Presumably, I don't think I've seen anyone inters. 7.5 seconds to Bottas now. Let's see how much that goes down then, considering he hasn't pitted. I have, of course, so fresh tyres against new tyres. That seems to be a pretty similar pace to the AI 4 tyre that comes into it. Oh, drifted around most of that corner. So I'm trying to be careful in these tyres, but that's easy said and done for sure. It's a shift to dull the revs, but cost me time and lots of oversteer there. 5.5. Can't remember what it was to Bottas, but it was definitely more than that, wasn't it? And I've run wide. He's lost quite a bit of time, I think. Probably because he's got absolutely no rear grip whatsoever. Nice apex there, more or less, but horrible line, which meant I'll compromise my exit heavily. Muckin's pretty close to me. I'm going to Rich here to make sure he doesn't get me. Sticks to the inside. Start to brighten up. Let's get a good exit now. Oh, bit of wheel spin, but the exit's good enough. There's a few more people in the pits then. Should allow me back up to P12. It does indeed, and that car ahead probably be for points, to be honest. I'd be surprised if it's not. Yeah, it's the Force India. It'll be for points next position, but I think I'm still too far away from him. Fortunately, I've gone a bit wide there. Going down to second again. And again, just the rears all over the place. This car has got no rear grip at all. It's terrible. Really, really bad. And look how close braking is to me. Very, very close indeed. And I don't know if it's me, but I can't hear his engine. Whether that's my headphones, I'm not too sure, but I didn't hear his engine at all then. It's quite weird. See the car right that close, but can't hear his engine. That was pretty sweet, but a bit of a correction mid-corner. Compromised it a little bit. Still on Richard, mate. I hope I'm not. No, I can't hear right conditions. No, not on standard. Stop, stop. Can't get it so down to turn in anyway. And the rear was always going to slide through that corner, but I have to do it. Otherwise, I would have completely gone straight on or lost quite a fair few seconds. Oh, come on. 3.8 now to the car ahead. But, oh, look at the right rear already. What the hell? The car's lighter. It's not got as much fuel as it did have at the beginning of the race. It should be easier. Look at that. I was barely any throttle. Just starting to go on throttle, and that's when it happened. So that was in the 46s. Low 46s. In fact, I'm in the 49s by the looks of it. I'm just trying to be careful on these rears, but it's impossible. Pretty much without being catastrophically slow. Oh, I think it was only curves. My bad. Wasted 200k or 150k curves. That's a lot. So I'm in the high 49s. That was a lot faster than me. Almost 4 seconds a lap. Which is quite a bit, to put it lightly, and I can't just keep it tight there. Gosh, hasn't got that much grip. Come on, get exit, but don't get wheel spin. That was pretty good. That was pretty good in terms of wheel spin. Look, it was actually quite spread out. Look on the mini map, which is unusual. Usually it's kind of got clumps of cars, which it sort of has, but they're generally spread out. And it is definitely brightening up now. I don't know if that'll help me or not. Unless we go to inters before the end of the race, it won't really help me. But I doubt very much that'll happen. It won't be worth it, probably. To be honest, might be worth risking it for me because look at that, these rears are already really quite warm. They gain so much on me through there, so much more downforce, that definitely helps. Just about managed to get that slowed down then. Short shifting so much, just try and get the power down. Oh, didn't want to be doing that. Oh, he's gone on the outside of me there. Oh, and he's gone too wide. Right out into the gravel, unlucky. Probably would have got me then, to be honest, if he managed to stay on the track. He was flying there. Hamilton does a 44.8. What the hell? A 44.8? Right. Why is that? They're all on full wets. Well, the cars around me are. Bit of contact by the sounds of it, by the cheers of the crowd. Oh, bit of wheel spin. Looks like the car's behind. He's then battling that they were cheering at. And look at this, only lap 11. Switch to inters. Probably should have done that list lap then if I was ready. Almost ready. Because, oh, look at this. Just come on. Just ready for inters. I should have done this lap, I reckon. This is not good, is it? P11. Just about. I'm going to switch because these tyres aren't going to make it to the end, or they might, but I'll be spinning several times on the final lap. I can still brake a lot later than them into that corner for some reason. I'm not sure why, whether it's just to take more speed. I'm tempted by some of that, but I don't want the extra grip. In fact, I think for this lap only I might go to this lean. I don't usually do that, I'd rather control it my foot, but see if I can push it a bit now. Try and keep this gap, so if he does go to inters, if I watch the minimap now, I should see people pitting to inters now or not. So I'm going to anyway purely because of my tyre wear, but looks like everyone's pitting. I think, oh no, they're not. Not everyone. Not everyone at all. I didn't really want to go near that bollard just in case it was a killer bollard. In fact, no one's pitting. I don't know where I got that from. So no one's pitting. That could give me an advantage then if it is ready for inters. I don't know if it is, but I've got to do something because I don't not score any points anyway. It doesn't really make a difference if I finish 11th or 22nd, to be honest. Let's go rich down here. Use a bit of fuel. Use all of my curves as well. Of course, use all that up. See if I can actually make it into the pits this time. Brake pretty much at the same point. So I've gone on my engineer's advice then. Is he right? Wouldn't imagine he is, because none of the AI pitted. So inters, make sure I'm definitely getting inters. So yes, I expect he's wrong, because none of the AI pitted. They're not stupid, they generally pit when it's bang on the conditions. But yeah, my tyres were gone anyway. Thought I might as well try something. If I am faster now, I need to push like hell. Because they might not pit now, but their tyres will be dead by the end. And they might be on the wrong tyres as well. Have we got any grip? Have we got any grip? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I haven't got enough grip. Not got a great deal at the moment. But it's very nearly ready for inters. Oh, bit of a lag freeze there. This part of the track at least is pretty much ready for inters. Not quite, I wouldn't say. And one more lap probably would have been the ideal, but like I say, I'm trying something. This bit definitely is. I expect they'll all pit this lap now. In real life they definitely would, because they would see me not really struggling. A bit wide than I would have liked, but yes, they're pitting. Oh, very deep there. They're not pitting yet. Leaders aren't at least. Is everyone else pitting? And if they don't pit this lap, they probably won't pit, to be honest, which means I've got a lot of work to do to try and catch and overtake these guys, and I haven't got that much grip.
We have a gap of around 4 seconds between you and the next car.
4 seconds, what was it, first sector? Ooh. So yeah, I'll be surprised if they pit coming to the final lap. Oh, up in there, a lot more front right, and I can't. Oh, the stupid auto brake, that is such a stupid rule. I could have easily kept out the gravel there. But the stupid auto brake rule makes you force on full brakes, locks your tyres, pushes you completely straight on. It's completely stupid. Another lag, why not? So now there's no chance, even if they pit. I've lost it, unfortunately. But I said I'd be surprised if they pit. It would have been an interesting fight, though, wouldn't it? See how far I could get up. And they're not pitting on the wrong tyre and worn tyres. But there we go, that got ruined. My mistake, but the auto brake feature made it a pretty fundamental mistake. This isn't the final lap just yet though, so we've got 2 more laps, so I'm still going to push, see what I can do, but I'm going to run wide there again. Try and keep on the dry, or the drier line if I can. Maybe more grip there, because there's not any standing water. Definitely more grip on these inters now. Definitely time for inters now, but yeah, that mistake has just made it so there's not really a lot that it's going to do. 7 seconds, we'll see how much that goes down just in the middle sector alone. Easy full throttle on that. Not quite around here, but there's definitely more grip than there was on the wets. Oh, we're going to the third there, I didn't even do that on the full wets. Okay, little spin, what was it, 7 seconds? And why is there another lag now? What's going on? Luckily, offline, the AI lag with you, but online that would have been like 3 seconds I'd have lost then. Was it 7 seconds? 2.8 now. It's just showing how much more grip I've got than him. And no, they didn't pit, didn't think they would. That's okay. Well, I would have been able to monster pretty much everyone ahead of me, but I can probably get Bottas, might get the next group, but that'll be it. Unlucky Bottas. And yeah, I can go rich now in the final lap as well. You squeeze me quite a bit. I can wait later than you because I've got a lot more grip than you, so pointless trying to battle that. And there we go then, final lap then. We'll see where I can get to. Would have been a lot higher without that spin, but hey ho. Actually Raikkonen next, of course, he went into the gravel, didn't he? So I might be able to manage the fast lap of the race because of having better tyres, but probably not because of all this traffic. Look at this. Not than that, I'm going to stick him inside because I've got so much more grip, then I'm not going to wait for him. Up inside of Bottas here, there we go, move done. Bit of curves as well. Maldonado that was. Already able to Bottas, didn't I? All the rest, look at this. Just flew past him under traction there. Wonder if he has to lift for this corner. Absolutely. Big lift up the inside here. Whoa. Didn't expect him to move over quite that early. That's him done. Scanning all these corners and going to be back up to my original position by looks at it, but nothing more. Lewis Hamilton comes across line to take the win. I'll have both of them then if they're that slow. No way to get the next guy. 12 seconds. That's not going to happen in this sector unless he spins, but yeah, he don't really spin. Pretty rare anyway, not on their own. His rear tyres are starting to go now, but I think I'm down on this lap, having to avoid so many AI. Avoid, I say. Not overtake, because it wasn't really, that was it. And I've gone too deep here though. Still monster and then behind, look at that. Big gap. But without that spin, I would have been a lot closer to the car ahead. Whether or not to get him for a singular point. Oh, too deep there. Without these sort of mistakes, maybe. Lots of to the line, why not? Just for lols. And we come along with line now. 14 to 14, there we go. To take 11th position. Definitely could have been better, but I think I pretty much did my best, to be honest. There's not a lot more I could have done physically. I drove pretty well. I did pretty well. And there we go. So just 7 seconds then. I gained 5 seconds on Adrian Stu in the final sector alone. 7 seconds. I reckon I probably lost something close to that in the spin, so I might have just been able to sneak a point, but that would have been it. Yeah, that would have been about it. But yeah, pretty good race. I'm happy with that. Couldn't have done much more. Car had absolutely no traction whatsoever. Let's have a look what it does to the standings then. So of course I scored no points. Hamilton gets a win. That puts him to the top of the tables, 18 points ahead of me. So I've got a lot to get that back then, and that is why I don't stay behind for a whole lap. Because even when I have what I think was a pretty good race, I don't score a single point because the car just isn't up to it, to be honest. Constructors then pushes Caterham down to 4th position then. 35 points back on just 25 points, of course, from that win. I doubt my team will score any points whatsoever this season. And that is about it for this video then. And hopefully you enjoyed it. And of course, the next video will be very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.